What's good, everybody? Welcome to another episode of the Virtual Turf Talk podcast. You know what I'm saying? Your boy Clean had to get the cut, you know what I'm saying? Darien, you
Mhm.
know what I'm saying? I don't know who I am. You know what I'm saying? I don't know who the fuck that guy is. I don't even I still don't
Mm.
understand how you
And
get
see,
there,
check
but
out my ooh, ooh. Anyways, on my Paul George shit. Regardless, waves coming soon. Waves coming soon.
that shit is garbage. I ain't gonna lie. I ain't gonna lie.
Mm.
Wherever your barber is, you need to find him and beat his ass.
Yeah,
Genuinely.
her
I mean that
ass.
respectfully,
Her
by the way. I
ass.
mean,
How dare you?
I'm not harassing you.
No, I said her ass.
Oh, her ass. Oh, it was a girl that cut you.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
What?
No,
I'm
he's
not trying to get. No, 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 no. I'm not trying to get canceled, right? So I ain't gonna say too much. You know what I'm saying? I don't want to become a
yeah.
misogynist. I don't want to become a misogynist. But all right, get into the episode. Yeah, we're gonna talk a little bit about the unstoppable cards and mud. Talk a little bit about the most feared releases coming out today, the most feared live event coming up as well, and then we kind of get into some 2 hour too low. Y'all know how we do. All right, so first we get into the unstoppable cards. You have Josh Allen who gets unstoppable Howard Master, fearless gunslinger, escape, running gun. How do you feel about Josh Allen and these unstoppable S factors?
Um, I feel like it's just another kind of ghetto version of the AKA promo. It's kind of just like pot and my bad. But my bad.
Ghetto?
A poor man's version. Let me say that. A poor man's
Um,
version.
it
A
sounded a
poor
little
man's
racist to
version
me. It sounded
of
a
the
little racist to
AKA.
me,
You're
but
gonna get us fucking demonetized.
you're gonna get it some other times.
Anyways, yeah, it feels like a poor man's version of the AKA promo in the way that the X factors can be like, activated and they don't turn off for a certain amount of time, but this time they don't turn off for the full game.
At all.
But I don't get the point because if he gets gunslinger anyways, why make it so you have to throw for like, 5+ yards? Kind of.
Okay, so I have a question, right? I have a question with those, right? So you have the gunslinger ability. Is the unstoppable shit like an S factor or is it like an ability?
The next factor, I'm pretty sure.
So why do you have gunslinger on him and then give him an S factor called gunslinger? What does the
I
S factor
guess
gunslinger do?
I guess if you don't want to use your X Factor slot and you'd rather use your third tier ability slot for like, I don't know, if he gets Hot Route Master or if he gets like another ability that you might want to put there instead. And
I
then
know,
you could
like,
use it as the X Factor.
because I was watching W's video the other day, and he was talking about how like he was going to use Joe Montana, but he's just putting the unstoppable hot master on Josh Allen and then just activating it and using him because he's
Exactly.
more mobile. Yeah, okay. So yeah, I mean, I think it definitely makes them the best cards in the game for sure. You can, what I'm saying, you can't deactivate them. You don't have to use certain slots because you can just use the unstoppable S factors and stuff like that. So it adds a little bit of variety to the game. I mean, I don't know how I feel about it. I'm kind of cold on it. I really don't. Like, it doesn't do anything for me personally.
Because
Um, I
you're
think
broke. You're mutt broke, so you can't afford them anyways. But it's fine.
bro. To be mud broke, I have to actually have a mud team, right? I don't have one, right? Yeah. So I wouldn't even, look at you. You like the type of guy that have a whole bunch of mud money that you spend all
I
your
do. I
money
got
on
I
mud.
got mutt bread. The
Yeah,
fuck.
yeah, yeah.
I'm a
I
mutt
can tell.
millionaire.
You
Mutt
ain't got IRA
multi-millionaire.
bread, but you'll have mud bread for sure. I'll tell you that,
For
man.
sure.
That's how people talk
Call
about
me
guys,
what you
man.
want, but you can't say I don't have mutt coins, bro. Come on. Don't
I
play
ain't
with me.
lying, man. I respect that. I respect that, man. Hey, you broke as hell, IRA, but you'll be rich as hell.
I have a good team. Can't say that shit. Can't say I don't.
Okay, okay. Yeah, you do have a good team. I'll give you that. All right. But they also end up releasing the most feared champions. They had George Kittle, who gets a built-in red zone threat. You have Cooper Kupp, who gets a built-in slot apprentice. We don't know for a fact if that's slot apprentice, but we're kind of, what I'm saying? Because he's a slot guy. That's what he's known for being a slot guy. So we
Yeah.
can, we're kind of just guessing on that.
Is
Pretty
that
sure,
guy.
pretty sure slot apprentice. Matthew Judon, who gets third down threat. Avante Mattis, who gets flat zone KO, and you have the limited time Von Miller, who gets edge to the lead, the first in the game, actually. So
Yeah.
how do you feel about those cards?
I feel like most of the guys in this promo are like really big names as they should be. I feel like this year, especially if you go on Twitter and you look, I feel like most feared this year is getting a lot more hype than even the release did,
Mhm.
in my opinion, just because you have all the competitive guys who now know what the meta is and what it's going to be for the future, and they know what they're doing. So not only are there meta cards in this promo, there's also super fun cards in this promo, like George Kittle. George Kittle is going to be really fun to use. Von Miller is going to be super sweaty, like oh my god, and he might get banned. I'm being so serious. He might get banned from
You
competitive
might.
play.
Do we have
He'll
any do we have any secure pros or edge pros or linchpins yet in the
nope,
game? Yeah, that's
no,
crazy.
yep,
That's
no,
crazy.
we're fucked. They're
That's
fucked.
crazy.
Yeah, just basically, it's gonna have to be block your tight end, block your running back, ID,
Yep.
double team the entire nine
One
yards, and
side.
just even
It's one
still,
side.
bull rush just through the whole team. It doesn't even
Yeah.
matter.
Yeah. Yeah, we saw like I mean, we knew you and I knew how OPS for the league was last year. I actually haven't had the chance to use it yet, so I don't know how good it is this year, but especially with like you know what I'm saying, overall still being relatively pretty low. You know what I'm saying? Then you don't have any abilities to counteract as to the league. I agree with you. It will probably be banned for sure from live events. But yeah, I thought they had to. I thought they kind of had to step it up this year for sure with them introducing the most feared live event. I think they had to step up the most feared cards and kind of make them, you know what I'm saying, usable, I guess, for the live event. So they definitely did their thing, though. I think the only one that kind of like, I guess, if he's me,
Um,
really is Avante Maddox. I mean, five
no, even
nine.
Judon, even Judon, I don't
I
think
mean,
is usable.
you're not, yeah. I
He's
mean,
got
but
75 block shedding. Like, where? How is he getting to the quarterback? He's gonna get pancaked every time.
I'm not mad about Matthew Judon because you have Von Miller. So Von Miller kind of counteracts
Yeah,
that. But with Avante Maddox, the only corner being released, and you know what I'm saying, he gets fight
yeah,
like
he's
hell, but
5'9".
he's 5'9". He's gonna get
Not
dunked
only
on
is
for
he
sure.
like 5'9", he's 5'9", like 180. He weighs
Yeah,
genuinely,
absolutely
no
nothing.
joke, he weighs less than me. And I don't like he genuinely has like 10 pounds less on me. And if I'm out there and I'm a Madden player, I'm getting my ass flattened. So I don't know about him. Okay, that's all I'm gonna say.
Um,
That's all I'm gonna say.
when did I could be confused, but I don't know when the hell did Avante Maddox start raining at 90 pounds? When the fuck did that happen?
If you add like a one at the beginning of that, 190. Anyways,
I'm confused.
190.
I didn't know any
190.
NFL players
Put some
weigh
respect
90
on my name.
pounds.
Put some
You're not
respect on my name.
you weigh nothing, Oliver. Okay, I want you to flex for the camera right now, real quick. Flex for the camera. Go ahead. Flex for the camera. Say
You're
what's
not
this.
gonna expose me. We will get
Okay.
demonetized for nudity, man. You can't do that.
No, we're gonna get monetized for destroy for terrible content because they're gonna be like, what the fuck is that? But besides the point, right? Then they also released the most feared regular cards, which was Marshawn Lynch, Jared Allen, Buda Baker, Marquise Pouncey, and Cody Whitehair as well. Both all being the past, being past legends, I guess.
Yeah. Well, not all of them are past. The Buda Baker is present.
Oh yeah, Buda Baker. Yeah, Buda Baker's the only one that's actually current.
But besides that, yeah, no, that's very nitpicky. But yeah, Marshawn Lynch, Marquise Pouncey, Cody Whitehair, they're all past players.
Yeah,
which is I feel like a good thing, especially because if you look at most of the guys that you would consider the most feared are guys from the past. Like Marshawn Lynch, it was super intimidating when he was here. Marquise Pouncey, I'm sure used to destroy people. I was trying not to use a bad word. Cody
he's really good with
Whitehair,
the. He's
probably a
really good with
dog.
the Steelers. Yeah, he's really
I
good
would
with
have
this.
liked if we maybe got like a safety or something because like
Yeah, me too.
what I almost said Jamal Adams. Nobody's fearing Jamal Adams.
Like
Cam Chancellor.
Cam
Like a
Chancellor, that'd be a
Chancellor.
good
Like
one.
a new updated Cam Chancellor.
No. So we already got Cam Chancellor. Maybe
No, but we can get an updated one, is what I'm saying. Or Sean.
well,
No, not Sean Taylor. We
ooh,
got Immortals.
A Steve Atwater would have been really good for this promo.
Yep, Steve
A Steve
Atwater.
Atwater. Yep.
Perfect.
Tall, big,
Perfect.
especially with
Steve
like
Atwater,
when you're releasing like Cam Chancellor, you got the Sean Taylor
but I'm
being
thinking, oh
released.
my god, Weapon X. Why didn't they add Weapon X, bro?
Brian Dawkins, another good one. Another good one.
Why didn't they add
because
Weapon X?
yeah,
Weapon
I
X
mean,
genuinely scares the shit out of me. Like I'm being so.
I genuinely think they could have definitely did better than Buda Baker for sure. Buda Baker's small. We all know
Yeah.
he's probably not going to play on most people's teams.
Like, oh shit, ooh, Buda Baker. Ooh.
Yeah.
Anyways.
Oh god, I don't know when Buda Baker's ever been scary, but that's besides the point. Yeah, like you could have had like a Brian Dawkins. They definitely mixed out on that. You could have had a Steve Atwater. We all know it's intimidating as hell. Those
In Madden,
guys,
if I see Weapon X coming at me downhill, I'm laying down. Like in Madden, I'm pressing square and I'm laying down.
but
When I see Buda Baker,
like,
I'm hurtling, juking.
Even like it's yeah, that's the thing. Like it's the same thing like as IRL. Like those guys in Madden are also extremely intimidating as well as they were IRL. IRL, nobody's fearing Buda Baker and in Madden, nobody's fearing Buda Baker. So yeah, I mean, like I said, I thought they could have did better with that, but it's kind of nitpicking. I kind of like the Marshawn Lynch release for sure.
Oh yeah, no, Marshawn Lynch was a good pick. Oh yeah, 1,000%.
Jared Allen doesn't do anything for me. I mean, I watched a little bit of him when he played for the Vikings, but I mean,
oh yeah, Jared Allen, most feared. Ooh,
yeah.
Strike the fear of God. He couldn't have done anything else, man. Like, really?
I think it's because he was really strong when he played. I mean, for me, they could have did like a Kevin Green. I think
you could have done someone who's good as well.
It doesn't matter. Like a Kevin Green. Kevin Green was always feared because he was strong as hell and a beast. They could have did like
JJ,
JJ Watt.
TJ,
TJ Watt would have been a really good one. TJ Watt would have been another good one too. Yeah, those guys like those guys that are actually really good and they're feared. That type of thing. Yeah, you could have definitely did better than Jared Allen for me. But I mean, that's kind of nitpicking. I guess it's all right. It's
exactly.
All right.
Yeah, it's probably
I can do bad on it.
It's
Yeah.
whatever. It's whatever.
They
Whatever.
also released a Dallas Goddard, who I guess is like, I mean, he's like, is he more
He's
expensive than
like,
Kyle Pitts?
yeah. At the moment, he's a little more expensive. It's
I
just
mean, I
because he
think,
came out today, though.
yeah, I think eventually he'll come down. So eventually he'll end up being a budgeted kind of to Kyle Pitts, of course.
Yeah.
Kyle Pitts, of course, the main tight end, but Dallas Goddard is serviceable. He gets 88 speed. How do you feel about that card that just came out?
There was a bit of a confusion in the Good Morning Madden stream because last release for the Unstoppable promo, we got Derrick Henry as our welcome player. And you could upgrade him to a 89 overall, and he would get all the cool abilities. And for this one, we also got Dallas Goddard as our welcome thing. So most people were thinking like, how do I upgrade him? Da 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 da. But he ended up just being somebody you could pull from packs.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
whatever.
It's cool.
I don't know. It's just kind of weird. Like, why not, dude? Why not at least get this, bro?
He's more so like a bitch. For me, he's just a budget Kyle Pitts. We all know Kyle Pitts is the best tight end in the game.
How big's your budget? Kid's like almost 700K, dude.
He's gonna go down. You're out there, right?
Oh no, he'll go to like 300. Yeah,
that's what I'm saying. He's gonna go down. I was gonna say I'm not gonna buy him now. I'm gonna wait till he goes down, like most people probably will. They also released a DJ Moore. Of course, he got the team of the week card for his ball game against the Commanders. 89 speed, 90 overall. Will he be on your team? I know he probably won't, considering the fact
probably won't. No.
Yeah,
I usually don't like adding Bears players because I like to add players who win games most of the time. But besides that, he gets short and elite. He gets slot apprentice. He is 6 foot, 6'1", I think, right? He's around that. Tell me right now that the Bears are a good franchise, and I'll leave this call and you can run your own podcast. Because
they have championships.
Yeah,
like now they're not.
10 years within the past 10 years is usually when I look at things, but like it's fine.
Oh, I forgot you're a casual. My bad. I forgot you're a casual fan. Yeah, the Bears actually right now they're not a good organization, but they've been.
I know in the past they are, but I'm just saying, bro. They're not good this season.
We understand. You're like the casual Madden player now that doesn't know anything about football, but you play Madden. All your football knowledge come off of Madden.
Line up with me right now. I'm going for 270 and 7.
That's ironic, considering the fact you would never get a catch on me. But I mean, it's Easter.
I'm head tapping you every time. 5'5" versus 6'6".
I'm not 5'5". I'm 5'9", 1. You're not 6'6". You're like 6'1" at max.
I'm 6'6".
You're 6'1" max. 2, do you have any Patriots players on your squad?
Wara podcast topic, man.
Okay, then let me ask you a question. Do you have any Patriots players on your team? Because then you need to take them off.
I do. I have a 25 Patriots team.
Then you need to take all of them guys off because that's your.
At least we won a Super Bowl within the last 10 years. The fuck,
so we're in the last 10 years.
Around there.
I'm doing it right now. And right now y'all
are. Oh yeah, as in one season.
The last 3 seasons. The last 3 seasons.
Oh my god. Oh, Derek Carr owns
Tom Brady's left. Since Tom Brady's left, y'all been garbage. But the East their own, I guess.
I mean, we made the play. Hey, how are your Panthers doing? They got a win yet?
Tom Brady left 4 years ago? You guys have been to the playoffs once?
He left 3 years ago, and we went to the playoffs once.
4. It was 4. It was 4 because you got Cam Newton the first year.
This is the first season.
You got Cam Newton after he left. Yes, you did. Because after he left, you got Cam Newton.
Yeah, but we also had Mac Jones. That was Mac Jones' rookie year.
Mac Jones started the next year. Y'all went to the playoffs.
Yeah. I know.
Okay, and then the next year y'all missed, and y'all missing this year. It's 4 years.
We're not missing this year. Chill out. Y'all
are not making it.
We're here. Okay. We're still here.
Can we get back to recording the podcast, please?
Sure, buddy.
Now, the other card that's been, I guess, talked about around the community that's definitely going to be a problem once you get released into the game.
Oh, yeah.
The Isaiah Palomino, 6'4", strong safety, 89 speed, 88 acceleration, 88 hit power, 90 zone, 91 change of direction, and 90 agility. It's going to get released on the broadcast, the Most Feared Live broadcast on October 18th. So be tuning into that if you want to get the card for sure. But how do you feel about that? Is he going to be the best defensive player in the game once he gets released?
He's the best user in the game. I think that was Henry's intent too. I saw his tweet. We can talk about it later when he's on the podcast. Eventually when we get him on. We will talk about it. We'll talk about it. Sure. But anyways, his main thing was that he wanted a guy who was tall, fast, and had good change of direction, and also got pick artist. Mid-zone knockouts, not mid-zone, like zone knockouts as well. And he did exactly that. He got Isaiah Lamau, which last year, if you remember, was the Gridiron Forge player we got for free, and he was also amazing at that time. It was got Donald Parham, we got Isaiah Lamau, and both of them were really good at the time. And this guy will be just as good, but even better. We don't have to grind for this guy. We just have to watch like a live stream, and we get him for absolutely free.
Yep.
While like the guy, you know what's crazy is that he is the number one user in the game right now, and he's free.
Okay, so last question then, because we don't know there's another 6'4" guy safety in the game. Go by the name of Isaiah Simmons.
Yep,
Do you think
he's better.
he's better? Do you think
He's
he's
better.
better? Okay.
Isn't he an inch taller?
No, Isaiah Simmons is six
Is
four.
I to be fair, I thought he was 6'3", but he has higher change of direction. He has higher
Okay.
zone, I'm pretty
Okay.
sure. I
Yeah.
think they're the same speed, if not him being one speed slower.
Yeah.
And
I
again,
think
he's free.
yeah.
So
Yeah, I mean he's free. Yeah, of course. Like he's gonna be on everybody's team, kind of like how I think he'll probably be on everybody's team till about
if
around.
he's not, he's better than the Micah Parsons we got for
Okay.
the thing. He's the best MCS card we've gotten so far.
I was thinking he was gonna be on people's team till about around Thanksgiving.
December.
But
December.
okay, I was thinking about Thanksgiving, December. I didn't want to push it all the way into December. Yeah,
Maybe
you
no,
thinking
maybe
December?
late November.
Yeah, I
Maybe
was
late.
thinking like around Thanksgiving, a little bit after that, because that's when like the
Yeah.
93
Yeah.
speed, the 94 speed cards gonna get released. Yeah, okay, I can see that for sure. He'd definitely be on the people's team for a minute though, for sure.
Okay.
Now kind of get into the most feared live event. We don't know the final four: Abram versus
Mm-hmm.
John Beast and TJ versus Wesley. Abram and TJ. I don't think those guys have ever made a live event before. I don't think those guys even made it
Were
deep.
those guys? I think remember the first time we were talking about how that guy who like rose all the way up to number two and he was like number 54 before. Is it
It
that same
is.
guy?
It
Is it
might
that same
be.
guy?
It might be. It might be.
Because
I did.
I'm not
They
being
didn't
funny.
show
I'm not being
his.
like, we had our eyes on this guy, but we were looking at him. Like
I
he
don't
was
know.
a guy on our board.
I don't know which one of them was it because they didn't really show their names. They only showed their gamer tags, so we
Yep,
really don't kind of know who it is.
it's
But
okay.
it could be one of those guys for sure. If it is though, like that was a crazy rise. Because we know who all. I think everybody competed in this tournament, right?
That ebook, yeah, that ebook dropped, man. He got it. That ebook
Yeah,
dropped and he
yeah,
got it.
yeah, yeah. Every pro competed in this tournament. So like for those two guys, newcomers, to kind of rise up and make the live event for the most fear, definitely say a name for themselves, man. Make a name for themselves. But who do you
Okay.
have making the final two, and who do you have winning it all?
Right now, next to Abraham John Beast, I have Abraham winning.
Okay.
And I don't know if you could parlay this. Shit, fuck it, parlay it.
Wait,
Abraham.
no. Wait. So your final two. So you have Abram beating John Beast.
Yep. At this
Okay.
moment, I like
Okay.
going the underdog because I have no clue who this guy is, and since there's a reason he went so low to so high, and I like a guy who, especially for matchup wise, like let's say right now, a relocation team came into the NFL, right? And they got
Yep.
like a bunch of super good players that nobody knew about. Like through the draft, they got like super amazing players. If they
Busy.
went into the playoffs right now, nobody would know how they played. So
Yep.
they might surprise someone, is what
Okay.
he's going to surprise people because he went from nobody knowing about him to being really good. So John Beast,
Yep.
while he's probably like looking at the game footage, like, oh, what the hell is this
Busy.
guy doing? He probably,
Yeah.
you know, might not know exactly what to do.
Yeah. I
That's
mean,
why.
like I said, like going from a non kind of non-known guy to be in the top four for sure definitely is a huge extreme jump. But we also have TJ versus Wesley on the other side of the bracket.
Yeah.
Who do you have coming out of that?
I'm gonna probably go TJ. It's just the I don't know. It's kind of random. I do like always the underdog kind of guy, but I think I'm just gonna go TJ. I think the
I
left
think
hand of this bracket's pretty strong.
okay. Yeah. So okay, so you have Abram and TJ. You have both the newcomers coming into the final.
Yeah,
Who do you have out of those two?
I'm gonna go Abraham.
Okay.
I do think so, just mostly because I don't know. Again, we don't know how they play, but he was ranked higher. He was
Okay.
ranked higher.
Mm,
So just based off of that and that alone, I've not seen these guys play once. I have no clue what
okay.
formations they run, how they play. They could have just gotten lucky every play. We don't know what. Like in the qualifier every round, oh, who knows? They could have gotten lucky every play. We don't know. Like I don't know what happens. So we're just gonna have to watch, but I have Abraham probably winning.
At all? Okay. Getting his first belt too. So yeah, I mean for John Beast and Abram, I am going to go with the more experienced guy, the guy who has to. I'm going to go with John Beast here, but I wouldn't be surprised if it's upset because I don't think even John Beast has much film on Abram. He probably talked to some of the guys he's
I don't.
collabed
Does
with,
he
but
make content? Does he
I don't
stream?
know. I don't know
Is
either.
there
Yeah, that's
any
what I'm
footage
saying.
to even review? Is what I'm
Yeah.
saying.
And those are always scary matches because you don't know how they play. You don't know what their tendencies are. You don't know any of
Exactly.
that. They can come out and they can kind of jump on you early. I mean, I'm gonna go with the same bet here. I'm gonna go with John Beast, but I wouldn't be surprised if Abraham pulls off an upset. Yeah, of course, you have Wesley versus TJ. I'm gonna go with Wesley here. I am actually gonna go with Wesley to win it all as well, get his first belt. I think he
Okay.
should have got a minute ago, but I mean, he went against Henry. I mean, he wasn't. He got close. He got close to beating Henry, but Henry scored. I think at the last minute. I think so. I'm gonna go with Wesley to get his first belt here against John Beast.
Okay. And that's perfectly fine. I feel like these guys are pretty similar, actually. So
Yeah,
it'll be a good game. I'm
maybe. Yeah,
genuinely.
yeah, I mean, genuinely, like, I mean, I wouldn't mind seeing the underdogs come in, but I also kind of want to see Wesley get his first belt too. I think he's been close way too many times and it's kind of just falling
Yep.
short against the better players. So,
Yep.
yeah, for me, I'm gonna go Wesley here. So now we can kind of get into the too high or too low. Yeah, no, this is our main staple of the podcast. We love this part. Kind of talk a little bit about some overalls. Do we think they're too high or too low?
Yeah.
For anybody that's new and don't know what's going on right now. So first off, we're gonna go with Dak Prescott, Dakota Rain, who played absolutely garbage, but he's at 87 overall, a superstar. Do you think he's too high or too low?
We already talked about him, and it's time. It's time. We drop him down. What are we thinking? 82 overall normal dev. Are we thinking 82
No,
normal?
because last time we gave 82 overall. Now I'm
79.
okay. Yeah,
79.
I'm going by
Dump
79
his ass out
overall.
the 80
Yeah,
overall club.
I am.
Dump
I
his
mean,
ass out the 80 overall club.
so I'm gonna get my reason first. I think for me, I think Dakota's always been very highly overrated because he's on the Cowboys. I think if he's on any other team, he's not
Mac
as high as
Jones
he
on
is.
the Cowboys would do the exact same thing. The
The exact
exact
same
same
thing,
thing.
sadly, and I think he's what 74 overall right now. But yeah,
Yep.
like for me, like Dakota needs to go down. He's like a 79 overall for me. Definitely don't think he's a superstar or a star. I think he's a bronze.
Like again, we talked about this last time. Star is usually reserved for maybe somebody who's not good enough for a superstar
Mhm.
or a guy that EA thinks isn't going to develop much, and that's where his rating should stay. Like in a
I mean,
franchise like Tyler Hufangwa is just 87 overall, but he's normal dev because they don't think he's going to get much better.
I think he's actually a star. He might actually be a star there.
Is he? Okay, well, fuck whatever.
Yeah, same thing. Same thing.
But you know what I mean.
Yeah. I mean, I think Taylor Hufanga is better than Dak Prescott. So I think he definitely
Exactly.
should.
I'd
Yeah,
take Hufanga over Dak Prescott in a fantasy draft.
I would take a lot of QBs over Dak Prescott, but that's
I think
the
I'd
point,
take
right?
Kirk Cousins over Dak Prescott.
That's crazy, but I don't know about that one. But I would definitely take a lot of quarterbacks over Dak Prescott for sure. I think he definitely needs to go down to like a 79 overall, random dev.
Yeah.
I think because I mean. I think if we kept Brock Purdy down there for that long, we need to
Exactly,
we need to start bringing
bro.
Dak down for sure. Bring Dak down.
Dak Prescott. I mean, Brock Purdy was a normal dev until like 3 hours ago. So
I think, yeah. No, he's been a start dev. He just was like a 70. He was a 75 for a minute, though. He was a 75 for a
exactly,
minute.
like
Yeah.
and Dak Prescott has been playing like shit. Brock Purdy's been playing amazing. So
The last 2 years, I thought coming into the year he was going to go down, but they didn't bring him down to a star dev. They actually kept him up as a superstar. So I actually low key, I think he was an S factor last year. They actually brought him down to a superstar.
he was.
And then
No,
they brought him into,
pretty. I'm pretty sure up until the most recent update, he was
no,
X Factor.
no.
Oh no, because I was playing
23
Cowboys earlier, and he had 4 abilities. I'm always used to X Factors having 4 abilities.
23, he was an S factor, and then they
Yeah.
brought him down at the end of the year to a superstar, and now he went into this year as a superstar. Yeah, I
Yeah,
thought they should have brought
and
him
he
down
continues to
a star,
play like shit.
like
Bring him down to a
absolute
star
garbage, like
or
absolute garbage.
normal.
Another Cowboys player who had a very, very, very quiet game against the 49ers, Michael
Bad
Parsons.
Bad
Yeah,
game.
I think he had one tackle. I think that's the only thing he had.
Yeah,
Yeah.
and Trent Williams genuinely bodied him. Like it's not even like Michael Parsons is like 240, and this speaks a lot to Trent Williams and how good he is. But he made him look like a little kid. I'm being so serious. He made him look skinny, and he's like 240 pure muscle. Made him look skinny.
Yeah.
And all game, it's not even like the 49ers, I saw this nice YouTube video. It was their playoff game, and they were saying like the best way to block Michael Parsons is to not block him at all, and then giving him like a false kind of like thing, and then throwing a screen or kind of just like taking him out of the play. They don't need to do that anymore. Trent Williams got it. Trent Williams got it figured out. He got it figured out.
For me, I mean, I knew Michael Parsons couldn't fuck with Trent Williams. Even like you always see Michael Parsons, he never lines up against the best tackles. Even last year in the NFC divisional against the 49ers, he lined up on the other side with McGlinchey over Trent Williams. So I knew he couldn't fuck with Trent, but this definitely just showed me what I wanted, what I already knew. Like he thought he was the big guy. He thought he was the big dude.
The only person who can probably beat Trent Williams one-on-one is probably Aaron Donald. And even still, I don't
think he's gonna beat him consistently, but yeah, like
that's a good matchup.
For me, I knew he couldn't fuck with Trent Williams, but like he thought he was the big guy. He thought he was that dude. He thought he was the best pass rusher in the league, and he wanted to go against the big dude. That's Trent Williams. And he got sunned. I mean, for me, like I don't think he. I watched the whole game. I don't think I saw him in Brock Purdy's lap once. I
Yeah, I
genuinely
don't
don't
think
think I did.
he got zero pressures.
I mean, my thing is right. Like against great tackles, like you're not going to always get sacks, but you can at least beat them every
You
now
can
and
at
again.
least like make him look your way like, oh shit.
Yeah, yeah. Like for me, at least win some. Like you're not going to, of course, you're not going to win at a higher percentage, but you can at least
At
win
least
some.
win one. Get
Yeah.
one.
Like he didn't
And then
for me, he didn't win at all.
he
He didn't
didn't
win
get
at
one.
all. He didn't win at all. He got some
Put
at all.
him I'm
So
just saying, put him down to a 96. That's all I'm saying.
yeah, for me personally, I always thought Mark Price was
He's too young. He's too young.
he's
He's
too
too
young
young
right
to
now.
be
He's
up
too
here
young.
anyways.
He's too inexperienced. And for me, like he relies so much on his athleticism and he's so more athletic than everybody else.
He
It kind of
relies on
helps him out a
speed
lot.
more, is what I'm thinking.
Yeah. Yeah.
He's
He's just
strong, but he's not Trent Williams strong. He'll
like
never be Trent Williams strong.
we see guys like Aaron Donald, who's not as fast as Michael Parsons, beat.
He's still fast. He's
No,
still
no, no,
fast.
yeah, of course he's fast, but he's not as fast as Michael Parsons, and we see
Not even
him beat
close.
down tackles and go around right tackles and go around centers and stuff.
Yeah,
Like,
because again, he's a
what do you
big
think?
body. He's a big body.
No, but he's also quick. But what do you think Michael Parsons is going to do? Who's even quicker than him?
No, significantly weaker too.
Yeah, he's significantly quicker than him. He's going to go around guys, but what happens when he goes around that guy? That dude,
exactly.
yeah, like Trent Williams.
That
Yeah.
guy.
Like I don't think I've ever seen Michael Parsons line up against Lane Johnson. I don't think I've ever seen him line up against Trent Williams. I don't think I've ever seen him
You've
line up
never put him
against
up against Panay Sewell. Panay Sewell.
Yeah. I mean, yeah.
That type of guy? No.
Yeah, yeah. So for me, yeah, I
Put
would
him
not
against Trent Brown, man. Put him against Trent Brown and get bodied. No, I'm shaking.
Yeah, for me, I would knock him down to like a 96 overall. I think when you're 98 overall, you can't have a game like that against a great tackle.
You can't. Like if Tyreek Hill went 0 catches and then like 3 drops, they're moving him down. That's all.
Yeah, they're bumping him down. So I think he deserves to be bumped down. He didn't show up against Trent Williams at all. Trent Williams bodied him. Another guy that had a very, 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 very big game. Sunday.
3 tutties. Fuck Dallas. Fuck Dallas.
Hey man, he's all the shirt. He's on the shirt.
Dallas. Let's go.
So Mike Parsons said it's personal for them now. It wasn't the last 2 times they got beat in the divisional. It was this time. Now that he has the fuck Dallas shirt on, now it's personal.
The 49ers own the entire league, not only the entire league, but especially Dallas.
Especially Dallas, yeah. Own the ass. Yes. So okay, so you think he's too high, too low? Where would you have him?
We can bump him up 1. I think 96 for George Kittle is around where it needs to be, but if you have 3 touchdowns, it would be criminal not to at least bump him up 1.
No.
It's like 96 overall is almost the best tight end in the NFL, right? Who's number 1 right now? Who's number 1?
No. 96 is actually he's not. He's actually the third because he's tied with Mark Andrews for second. Mark Andrews is 96.
Who's number 1? Oh, Travis. Trav. Yeah, Trav. Yeah.
So you bump him up. You bump him up to 97.
Third. He should be tied for second. He should be tied for second.
Okay. So you put him up to a 97, then I will actually bump him into the second.
I think he's better than Mark Andrews right now. My friend Tegan's gonna kill me that. Shout out Tegan. But he's a big Ravens fan. And also Ernest, you've been an asshole. I'm sorry. I don't like Mark Andrews because of you.
Wow.
But yeah. To be fair, Mark Andrews had a spectacular game. I'm not going to lie to you. He also had a really good game, but George Kittle has shown that who would have thought if you throw George Kittle the football, he's going to make a play. What?
For me, George Kittle should be the best tight end in the league. It's just he's just so willing to not get the ball and do the other things.
He's a really good blocker too. That's his downfall.
No. He's a great blocker, but it's like Mark Andrews is a great blocker, but Mark Andrews also he demands the ball. Like he's the main focus of the offense.
Yeah, because
George Kittle is somebody. I mean, George Kittle, George Kittle is that guy. When he's shown in 2020 that he was the best tight end in the league and he could get the ball and block. Now he's kind of more. So now they have more weapons. So now he's like, I guess you say he's like the third fiddle in the offense. I guess you could say. Which has hindered them because
fourth even.
Because I mean, let's be honest.
Ayuk sometimes gets more targets.
But I mean, let's be honest, right? Because if he got Travis Kelce targets or Mark Andrews targets, he would be the best tight end in the league easily.
Yeah. If Travis Kelce was on the 49ers, he might not get the same targets. If Mark Andrews was on there, he'd get less targets than Kittle. In my opinion.
I mean, I think if Travis Kelce's on the 49ers, they can't run that scheme because they need to tighten that couple blocks. So
if Mark Andrews was on the Ravens or something, he would get. If George Kittle was on the Ravens, he would do the same thing that he did. He'd be 4th in the league in receiving yards, just like Mark Andrews was at one point.
Yeah,
I believe that. I wholeheartedly. So bump him up 1. I think.
For me, if George Kittle was on the Ravens, they would be a problem because for me, I think he's a better blocker than Mark Andrews. I think
Yep.
honestly, I mean, him and Mark Andrews for me are the same as far as like receiving is concerned. But
Yep.
I definitely
He's
do
just the
have.
blocking. It's just
I,
the
I,
blocking.
I mean, I also think George Kittle is better after the catch as well. So I mean, I think those type of things. Yeah. So for me, I think I would probably boost him up to maybe a
To be fair,
97
I'll
overall.
give Mark Andrews one. I think Mark Andrews is a way better jump ball guy. I do think Mark Andrews is a better jump ball guy. Did you
Mm,
not see him dunk on three Steelers? Did you not see that?
I mean, that's also just Lamar just throws some dumb balls. Like Brock Purdy's not throwing those balls like that. Like for us to be honest,
Yeah,
I mean,
because
and also everybody's open. So yeah, so I mean, like I won't. I'm not going to hold that against Kittle because we haven't seen him go in that
yeah,
situation.
I know, but I'm comparing apples to apples. Like which apple's my favorite apple? They're all really good.
Yeah, so for me, I'll probably bump George Kittle to a 97 overall for sure.
Yeah,
Kind of get into another guy that had a good game, a really big game actually against the Dallas Cowboys. Christian McCaffrey, who's a 98 overall. There's been a lot of talk
99.
that there's. I can't. Damn. Okay, go
We
ahead.
already know. Everybody already knows, bro.
No,
You
no,
don't
no, no, no,
even-
no, 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 no. But
knows.
I was
He
saying,
knows.
I mean, yeah, but I was saying that that you was actually just what I was gonna say was that everybody had been saying that he should be a 99 overall. Where did you have him at? So clearly you have him at 99 overall. I'm at 99 overall as well. I think he's the best running back in the league by far. No
Mhm.
disrespect to anybody else. I think he's by far. I think he's kind of left everybody in the pack. Kind of like he returned for me. For me, he's a return to how he was in 2019. I got to see him front and row and center as a Panthers fan when he went off
Oh,
and
I would kill. I would have
had
killed to go back in time and sit there, man.
yeah, 2,000 yards. I mean, scrimmage from scrimmage. I think he was close to breaking the record. He was close, really close to breaking the record, or he
Yeah,
even
he was
broke the
like
record.
100 off or something. Like
Yeah,
100
yeah, he
off.
was something
Like
off, and
close.
he played. I mean, yeah, and the guy. I mean, he played in a terrible offense. So the fact that he didn't break it, I mean, I don't think that's even on him. He didn't have a good quarterback
Yeah,
at the
that's a
time. So
QB issue. That's a
yeah, that's
QB
QB
issue
issue.
at that
Yeah, and
point.
also obviously line wasn't as good as well. So
Yeah,
yeah,
exactly.
yeah. So I mean, I think he's back to that form. He was 9 overall then in the Madden 20. So I'm going to bust. I'm going to move back up to a 9 overall
Pump his
in
ass back up there, bro. Come on.
24. Yep, I
Let's
will.
go.
And it's sad because I mean I've been saying that Chris McCaffrey was the best running back, but he was hurt and
I
Derrick Henry
don't
was
think
doing
it
his
was
thing.
ever close. I'm being so
I
genuinely
don't know about
serious.
that.
Every time in fantasy, people would go like, "Oh, this running back's better. This running back's better." It's always Christian McCaffrey. It will
I
always
think
be Christian McCaffrey.
with that conversation, it was always him and Derek. But when Derek was rushing for 2,000 yards, you can't really deny him like
But
that.
he's
And
not
Chris
doing it
McCaffrey was,
anymore. He's not doing it.
but what I was saying was like it was a conversation, but now it's not. But at
Yeah,
the time, the reason why he wasn't from like I think 19 on it was because Derrick Henry was doing what he was doing, and Christian McCaffrey was hurt as well and on a terrible
yeah,
team. Yeah. So
exactly.
for me, like I said, I always had Christian McCaffrey as my top running back, but I mean I could understand the Derrick Henry arguments as well. So I definitely have him at 99. So Mac Jones, terrible game against the Saints. I think that's
Yeah,
understanding as well.
yeah.
74 overall, started. Where would you have him at, man?
Um,
Go ahead. As a Patriots
I,
fan.
I want to hold out hope so well because the first two games against amazing defenses, the Eagles, the Dolphins, he played spectacular. He played really well. Like in the first half of the Eagles game, he had some jitters, and he
Mm,
played bad. And he threw a pick, and I thought, okay, well, we're fucked. And then
yeah,
he single handedly, in my opinion, brought us back into that game. He went
he did.
11 straight completions. He threw three more touchdowns. He threw like I don't know, and he threw maybe two more incompletions the whole game. It felt like he was rushing. To be fair, we could have won that game.
Mm,
Could have won that game if we took our points. And that hold on that QB scramble when he had that 2 point conversion. Do you remember that?
I do.
Yeah, on a 2 point, he scrambled in and there was a fucking hold.
Yeah.
It was a fucking hold. And I don't know. Not only okay, it's a mix of two things. It's a mix of the Patriots O line being not very good right now
Yeah,
because we have a lot of
that
injuries.
hurt.
We have a
Yeah,
lot
that
of
hurt.
injuries.
Yeah.
Yeah, and it is a lot on him though, which unfortunately it's a lot on him. Some of the passes I'm making are like some shit I'd throw in Madden, and that's bad.
Yeah. That
When
is
you
bad.
start looking like me in Madden, you got to just back it up, man.
Yeah.
So I don't know, bump him down two. I He's not 69 yet.
I don't think he is either.
Let's not
I don't
jump the
think he is.
gun.
I don't
He
think he is
has
either.
looked really good, but he can earn it back, I think, eventually.
Yeah. Me, I'll do the same thing. I'll probably have him at a 71, 72 overall. I don't think he's 60 overall range at all. To be honest with you, I think he just had two really, really bad games. I mean, hopefully he can bounce back. Hopefully your offensive line can get healthy. Hopefully you guys can get back to running the football the way y'all was running the football. I mean, of course you can't run the football on a bad line, so or
Exactly.
yeah. So I'm not gonna put too much stock into it. I mean, he has played bad, so I'm gonna dock him points, but I'm not gonna dock him crazy. Kind of like how like we dock Zach Wilson, who is just simply playing
Or
terrible at
Dak
times.
Prescott. Or
Yeah,
Dak
or Dak
Prescott.
Prescott, who's just
But
simply
fuck
playing like some
Dallas,
ass. Yeah,
but
I
fuck
mean,
Dallas, to be fair.
Duck Fowles for sure. Now we're gonna get into a guy who went off Sunday against the Cardinals. Jamar Chase, my dog, man. LSU, LSU baby.
Yeah, you're
91
twin.
overall
You're
S
twin.
factor. 91 overall S factor. Do you think he's too high or too low?
I think he's too low. I think he should be 94. I feel like
Mm-hmm.
94 is a good range for Jamar Chase.
Okay.
I feel like he should always be in that range, 93, 94 overall. I think 91 is kind of disrespectful, especially when we all know that he can play at a higher level than a 93 even.
Yeah.
So I think bumping him down to a 91 when Joe Burrow's been a fucking hot stinking pile of garbage recently. To be fair, he played well against the Cardinals. I'd
I did
say
well.
that one pass that he had to I saw it live. Well, not live. I saw it through a screen, but it was live when it happened. I was like, Jesus Christ,
Yeah.
that was a ball. That's a
Mm-hmm.
ball. And it looked like I was like, oh shit, he threw it into the stands. No, Jamar Chase went and he caught that and he racked it for like an extra 30 yards.
Yep.
So I think Jamar Chase is the only reason Joe Burrow is looking like a really good quarterback right now. I'm being completely serious. If Jamar Chase never ended up on the Bengals, there would be a different quarterback starting in Cincinnati.
Yeah, I don't know about that. I don't know about that.
Well,
But
because you do remember before they drafted him, he was coming off of an ACL tear, right? And that was his second major injury, I think it was,
it was
right?
first. It was his first.
He was his first, but even still, in his rookie year, the Bengals were a really bad team, and his stats reflected that. And then coming into the second, he did
I don't know about
play.
that.
His stats were mediocre. You can
No,
agree.
his rookie year, he looked great. He looked like he was on the run. He was on the run for rookie of the year, but he then tore his ACL and then was out for the
Exactly.
rest of
Yeah.
the season. Yeah, so I'm
And
not
then
giving him that.
he had another one though, right? Another
No.
injury before they drafted Jamar.
Yeah, no, because he was coming off that ACL injury, and then they drafted Jamar, and then we got to see how healthy. We got to see a healthy Joe Burrow with all his weapons.
But I am just saying if he did not have that big number one guy and that big super big we to be fair, everyone was saying, and I will always be the guy is like this is my big crowning achievement that people wanted him to draft what was it, Panay Sewell
Yeah,
over
yeah,
Jamar. And I was always like, they played 3 years, 2 years together in LSU. Do you not think that that translates over no matter what? Like that is a connection that no matter how good Jamar is, no matter how good Joe Burrow is, they will always have that connection just because of how long they played together.
yep.
So I feel like they both complement each other really well, and that I think it's finally starting to show off like it did that year that they went to the Super Bowl.
Mm-hmm.
So, bump them back up to a 94, man. 93.
Yeah, man. For me, yeah, I'm at a 94, about maybe a 95 because he did break the Bengals record for receptions. I think he had 15. He had 15 receptions. Yeah, he destroyed the Cardinals defense. They couldn't do shit with them. I mean, I honestly, I didn't understand why he was bumped down in the first place. I didn't think his play was
No,
bad. I
again,
just
I
thought
think it's
that Joe
been Joe
Burrow.
Burrow.
Yeah, Joe Burrow just couldn't get him. Joe Burrow just wasn't getting him the football, and they couldn't protect him at all. So we got to see a game where they could protect Joe Burrow, and Joe Burrow could finally now start moving around again. And he looked. I mean, Jamar Chase looked as advertised. He looked the best receiver in the AFC in the league, to be honest with you. So I put him back up to a 94
In
overall.
the league is crazy, but anyways.
He didn't like the best receiver in the league. Yes, I mean Sunday.
No, against the Cardinals he did, but
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. No.
yeah,
I
yeah,
was
yeah.
saying Sunday he liked the best
Yeah, if
receiver
he
in the
did that
league.
every game, he'd be the best
Yeah.
receiver.
Oh yeah, easily for sure, for
You're
sure.
right.
You actually just speaking of Joe Burrow, I actually have Joe Burrow on the list as well. 92 overall S factor. Do you think he is too high or too low, or you think he's right where he needs to be at?
Again, after he has a good game, he did throw a duck, I think it
He
was,
threw a
and he
pick.
threw a
Yeah,
pick.
he threw a pick. Yeah.
Yeah, he
He
threw
threw
a pick. I'm going to be completely neutral here. I think he should stay at a 92. I'm not going to drop him after he had a good game. I'm not going to raise. You shouldn't be giving compliments to a guy that plays mediocre. I don't want to say mediocre, like above average. It was his best game of the season. It was his best game of the season. Good job.
I thought he was really good. I ain't gonna lie. I thought he was really good.
Yeah, but I saw that pick online that he threw, and that was like, oh shit, is Mac Jones on the field? Like
He threw okay. I'm the only one I'm not gonna give him blame on that because he threw the pick. That was on one of his earlier drives. It was before he kind of picked it back. He kind of picked it up again.
yeah,
And I mean, it's understandable. I mean, of course, they can't protect him as well. So I mean, you can only do so much. But after that, he looked flawless. He looked back to the Joe Burrow that we
yeah,
saw.
of course.
Threw 3 touchdowns after that. So
What was his stat line? What was it? How many touchdowns did
It
he have?
was
Two or
he had
three?
317 for 3 touchdowns and 1 interception and 108 QB rating.
Okay. You know what? Let's
Yeah.
bump him up one.
Yeah, man. I'm about to say, come on, give my boy his respect, man. If you just
Let's
try to see
bump
his
him up.
respect.
Let's
How
bump
much?
him up.
Okay, to what? To 93?
Yeah, I think a 93 is good. I think that's good.
Okay. Yeah, so everything for me.
I think he should be one overall lower than Jamar Chase. Because
So
Jamar
yeah,
Chase
for
is a
me.
better player.
Okay, that's okay. So that's a different topic. So Joe Burrow for me, I think he's too low as well. I mean, I think I'm gonna probably bump him back up to 93. He started out the year as 95, we all know, but he got injured and started looking really bad. Also, the Bengals couldn't protect him. But he Sunday, my bad. Sunday, he looked like back to form. He started moving around the pocket, started getting out of the pocket, he made some good runs, so that the cap isn't too bad no more. He's kind of healed on a little bit, and he started playing. And I was saying it on other podcasts, on some of our earlier episodes when you was climbing. I said, man, once he can start playing on that foot, we're gonna really start seeing how Joe Burrow can really sling that ball again.
Yeah.
And he showed it. He
It's
showed
about
it
time.
again. He showed it. He showed it. I mean, like I said, you can't really. I mean, calf injuries don't heal quickly, and we all know you need to be able to plant to be able to get the ball deep.
Yeah.
And finally, he was able to
And
start putting
that,
the ball
if
deep.
you can't do that, that ends up with a lot of underthrown passes, a lot of
Yeah.
duck balls as well. You've
Mhm.
seen that with Jalen Hurts. Like
Yeah.
he's been saying his shoulder's been hurting him a lot,
Mhm.
and he's been throwing a
Mhm.
lot of ducks because of it, I feel like.
Yeah. I mean, yeah, and with Joe Burrow, I mean, he wasn't inserted, but it was his cap. Like his cap, you have to be able to step into your throw.
Like,
You
yeah,
can't,
you're taking like
yeah,
a 3-step drop into like, you're
yeah,
like
but
loading
like
into a pass,
you
which
have
you're
to you have
leaning
to
on your
low.
calf,
You
right?
have to low. Yeah, you're leaning on it pretty heavily too. And it was his lead cap as well. So that was even worse. So yeah, like not only that he's cap is on the load up. We started seeing him getting a lot more deep balls on Sunday. We started seeing him get out of the pocket more, scramble around a little bit more. So for me, yeah, I'm gonna get him back up to like a 93. Not 93 overall. I ain't gonna give him at 95 just yet.
Okay.
So the big guy, the big guy. You know what I'm saying? We just talked about Michael Parsons getting shut the fuck down with the guy that shut him down. Trent
Yeah.
Williams, 98 overall
99.
superstar. Yeah.
99
I mean, I think
It's
we
a
know what the
crime. I
guys
feel
say.
like because they put
Yes,
Zach
sir.
Martin as like the O lineman who's a 99 overall. It'll be Zach Martin this year. They put him up to a 99.
Didn't like that. Didn't like that.
That is a crime. I saw that, and I was like,
Okay.
oh, obviously they're going to announce Trent Williams also as a 99, right? No, they bumped him down, even though
Oh,
he's
but I
still the
need
best left tackle in the league
he's the best
by
tackle in the league for me. He's the
wide
best
margin.
tackle in the league by far.
Oh, no,
No
you could put
disrespect
him
to Lane. No,
anywhere.
no
You could put
disrespect
him
to
running
Lane.
back. He'd be the best running back in the league. Like, come on, man, stop playing.
For me, and for me, that's no disrespect to Lane Johnson. Lane Johnson is top 3 for me, but for me, Trent Williams is 2. The gap is like this. The gap is like this right now. Trent Williams is the
Like
best.
there's first, there's second, there's third, but then
I
like
think,
Trent Williams, like here, boom.
yeah. If we're even
Doesn't
talking
give
about all offensive linemen, he's for me, he's number. I mean, it's him and Zach Martin. Those two are the only guys in the
Everybody
conversation
else
for me.
is second. Everyone's
Yeah.
fighting for second. He is
I mean,
definitely by far.
like you, I did not understand why he went down to 98 overall. He didn't play bad last year, and again,
No, they went to the conference final.
They went to the conference
championship, right?
Yeah, and then he didn't look like they didn't line anybody up against him.
It's like politics. That's some politics stuff where they just wanted Zach Martin to go number 1.
And it wasn't him. It was McGlinchey that was getting rushed by Hassan Reddick and that whole Eagles defense line. It wasn't Trent Williams that was giving any sacks either. So I didn't understand them bringing him down from a 99 overall. Yeah, I think he needs to go back up to 99. I mean, he didn't shed who came down anyway, so I think that was a crime in itself. I do agree with you on that. Yeah. Zach Moss, who went the fuck off. So they for the Colts, man, beat the man. I mean, they didn't beat the Braves off the Titans, but he went off against the Titans for sure.
Yeah.
Sentences overall. I don't know his depth off the top of my head, but
normal right now.
Okay.
Normal right now.
Do you think he's too low?
I'm not being funny, but I like to overreact to running backs, especially. Okay, I am very biased towards running backs, and I think they're very underappreciated and very undervalued. They should be higher rated than they are because Zach Moss is playing way better. That he's like in my opinion, probably playing like the third best running back in the league, the third, fourth, maybe he's top 10. He's top 10. You can say that. I don't think you can lie. He's a top 10 running back right now. I think he should be an 85, 84. Put him star dev minimum star dev. I think even give him one more game of him going almost over 200. Give him superstar. I don't care.
I think, yeah. I mean, I'll react to running backs too as well. Considering the fact that he went against the best run defense in the league, and the Tennessee Titans, statistically speaking, right? I think that was the first time they had gave up a 100-yard rusher in like I think a year or two or something like that. Yeah, that's crazy.
Ever since Jonathan Taylor, and he looked like shit. They gave him minimal carries as well, but he looked
like first game back. This first game back. I mean,
he had 6 carries for like 18, bro. Like I know it was minimal, but like even still,
It's his first game back. Like I'm not gonna overreact. I'm not gonna call him shit or anything. It was his first game back. I'm not
No,
expecting him to
he's
go
not. He's
crazy.
not shit. He just did not play well.
What did you expect? I mean, his first game back, man.
To be fair, Cooper Cup came back off of being hurt real bad as well, and he went for 118.
But the Eagles defense, we all know, secondary especially is extremely toastable right now. Extremely toastable.
Well, okay, wait. Who did they play again? Who did the Colts play again?
The Colts played the Titans.
Exactly.
Again,
no,
again,
the Titans had a really good D line.
Yeah. Again, we just said the Titans they haven't allowed a 100-yard rusher.
They have the best, but that also goes towards how good Zach Moss is because they have damn near the good. They have almost the best run defense in the NFL, in my opinion. The Titans have one of the best D lines right now, and he went for a buck 87 and off of 22 carries too, which is impressive.
So for me, I mean, Mike Vrabel has that defensive line playing amazingly. They don't really allow many runs as well. They don't allow many 100-yard rushes at all. So for Zach Moss to get that, definitely, I'm going to overreact to it. I'm going to give him actually an 83 because I'm not going to give. I'm not a fan of Big Blue simply because of the fact you haven't given Brock Purdy that, and he hasn't lost the game.
Brock Purdy got a +6 today, by the way.
He went from a 79 to like an 82,
83. So a +4.
Okay, that's like +4. Yes. Okay. So yeah, I give Zach Moss a +5. I give Zach Moss +5. 81.
Yeah. Okay. Perfect. Yeah.
81. I give 81 overall. I will give him a star as well. I think if
you know what I do like about Zach Moss, this is just a Zach Moss appreciation episode, but not only does he run the ball, he dunks on people too. Like I've seen Zach Moss ag someone like multiple times.
He had
double coverage. They're throwing Zach Moss the ball.
He had a touchdown against, I forgot who it was. I think it was Ravens, actually. I think he had one of their
he had like a double coverage. He had a
snag. Dunked on his ass.
Multiple times.
Yeah, so
he's a really good receiving back as well.
81 overall. For me, he looked like the number one back on Sunday for sure. He definitely probably will become the number one back. I don't know.
Trade JT away, bro. You gave him that contract. Like, why?
Yeah.
Why?
Yeah, for me, if JC doesn't pick it up for sure, I think you have to.
They just gave him a bag.
But then you give him that
just
contract.
Gave him a bag.
Which hurts things for sure. Yeah, that hurts things for sure. Another guy who balled out. Actually, I think he last Sunday just broke the record for rookies, especially like with.
Was it like Manning? It was one of the Mannings, right? Hayden or Eli?
I think it was.
No. It was
No, it was Dak for the number of games for a rookie number of games.
That's what I'm saying. Which is stupid.
It was Dak. Yes. So CJ Stroud, Dak did ball as rookie. I'm gonna give him credit for that.
Yeah,
let's give him. CJ Stroud's at 76 overall. Still, do you think he is too high or too low? What do you?
He should probably be up to a 80 now. I think an 80 is good. 80 is cool. Okay. 80 is cool. I like that.
For me,
it's like Bijan got up to an 85.
I mean,
and he hasn't broken any records yet.
I mean, for me, he just started out as a 72, I think, in Madden.
73, 72-ish.
Okay, so yeah, I mean, it's +3 is still really good. I think he should be 80 overall right now. He's the best rookie quarterback in the draft.
That's coming from a Panthers fan too. That's coming from a Panthers fan too. That's how you know it's true.
I'm objective. Yeah, I mean, if Anthony Richardson can stay healthy, it would be those two tied right now. But CJ Stroud can stay healthy, and he's
not even tied. I feel like Anthony Richardson, he has a cannon on him, but CJ's just been playing better.
I don't know about that because Anthony Richardson been running the football really well.
He's been throwing the ball better. He's been throwing the ball.
But he's also been running the ball really well. I think he's had a rushing touchdown every game he started. Actually,
he's had two. He's had two as well. Also, he had like one every game. He had two in one.
That's what I'm saying. I'm gonna give him credit. So I think it'll be tied. But for right now, since Anthony
Richardson needs to learn how to slide, though. I'm being serious. He needs to learn how to slide.
He's trying to take contact, and he's not built to take contact, and he's
250. No, he's built for it. He's just gonna get hurt.
Yeah, but let's be honest, right? Like he's 6'5", right? He's gonna be 250. Which like I think Cam was walking around at like 260, 270 as a quarterback.
No. He weighed more than Cam. He weighs more than Cam. And he's the same.
No. I think he weighed more than Cam coming into the draft, but he didn't weigh more than Cam.
Oh yeah, he might have lost weight.
Cam in his prime was like 265. Cam in his prime was like 6'5", 265. He was probably walking around honestly at 270. Let's be honest. So
yeah, everybody downplays that shit.
And
he had that flak jacket on, which is different.
Yeah,
he had that big ass flak jacket.
Yeah, that too. And also Cam knew how to slide. And
which Erich is more for the drip. He's more for the drip. He doesn't wear the flak jacket. He's got the back plate on.
Yeah, that's stupid as shit. Yeah, and it's hurting him.
Especially when he's like trying to like jump into people and do like that fucking flip shit that he does. Yeah, wear the flak jacket, bro. I don't know why, or a neck roll at least because he got a concussion the other day. Or a head injury. So where the neck?
Yeah, it was a head injury. Yeah, I think he needs. I think they also need to give him like one of those things where kind of give him like what's the word I'm going to use here? Give him like one of those helmets that they gave to it last year or this year coming into this year, where you're not getting that
Oh
many
no, I thought you meant
concussions.
last year. Do not give him that helmet. Do
Oh no
keep
no no
that
no
helmet
no no
away
no
from
no.
him,
Hell
bro.
no. Yeah, that was
Keep that
terrible.
helmet away.
But yeah, I would probably put him at a 80 overall, maybe 81 overall
Yeah.
for sure. So now we can get into George Pickens, 81 overall, balled out against the Ravens
Yep.
against Marlon Humphrey. Do you think he's too high or too low?
Yeah, a couple of episodes I do know that I said that we should wait a couple more games to see how he does because the defenses he was playing against were mediocre.
Mhm.
Yeah, I'm on the bandwagon now. I can say I am on the bandwagon. He
Mhm.
is him. He is indeed him. He's here.
I tell you,
He's
try
here.
to tell
He is
you,
here. He has
try,
arrived.
I, I try to tell you.
Because he had that bad game against the Niners, which it's the Niners.
Yeah,
It's my bad. That was a lapse of
yeah,
judgment. That's a
yeah,
lapse of judgment. But
yeah.
yeah, plus 3, plus 4 minimum. 85, 84 club. Definitely around there. I
I would
think
have
that's fair.
a,
Give him
I would
superstar
have,
as well. I think.
yeah, yes, I'm saying that's all I'm about to say. I would have him at 84, 85 superstar as well. I would honestly, if you're gonna, honestly, if
He's
let's be
better than
honest,
Deontay. I don't know why he's not better than Deontay.
yeah. I mean, I would take it off Deontay and give it to George Pickens for sure. George Pickens is balling right now.
Like it's
Yeah,
crazy that Deontay has not been playing that well, right? I don't think
yeah.
I'm wrong.
Deontay hasn't playing well lately, but he was playing well enough to earn it. I didn't understand why he earned it,
He
but
was,
yeah,
but like
yeah.
just at least give him both. Give him both,
Yeah,
man.
yeah, give
Give
him
him
both
the
that. Give
Steelers.
him both that.
Give the
I always
Steelers.
thought George Pickens since like the end of last year has been better than Deontay Johnson. He's been the number one receiver for sure.
Yeah.
So I'll probably put him at 84, 85 overall too as well. He's always playing with Kenny Pickett, who Kenny
Kenny
Pickett is.
Pickett's all right. He's all right.
He's hot. He's
He's
hot
okay.
and cold. He's too hot and cold
He's
for
like
me. Yeah.
Jameis Winston. He reminds me a lot of Jameis.
Yeah. Now getting into a controversial one. We just talked a little bit about this off the air, but
Yeah.
Cooper Cup 96 overall S factor. Do you think he is too high or too low?
It's so stupid that he is not 98 to 99, in my opinion.
Yeah.
It's very stupid that he's not 98, 99. He, in my personal opinion, in my very biased opinion, I think Cooper Cup is the best wide receiver in the NFL. I do not think it's necessarily no, I like Tyreek as well, just by how well he's been playing.
Mhm.
It's 1A, 1B, in my opinion. It's Cooper and Tyreek. I don't, and then there's a gap. And then there's a gap, in my opinion. Oh no, Justin Jefferson is okay.
Yeah, I'm
There's
about to say,
three ones.
whoa.
There's three
Yeah,
ones.
I'm about to
There's
say,
three
whoa.
number one wide receivers in my opinion.
Okay.
There's three number one wide receivers.
You was about to get clown for that one. I ain't gonna lie.
Yeah, there's
Relax.
Justin Jefferson, Tyreek Hill, and Cooper Cup. They're all tied.
You saved yourself on that one. You saved yourself. You saved yourself. It's about to get bad for you because you almost just said that and it would have been like, whoa, what?
And then it's what Devontae. Devontae's number 2.
Yeah, okay, the Monte's two for me. Yeah. Okay, so I agree. I mean, I definitely thought, I think it was in 22 when he got the update. He should have been 99 overall. He should have went up to a 99
He
overall.
won Super Bowl MVP.
Yeah, Super Bowl MVP and balled out of the playoffs. He was the most unguardable receiver in the playoffs for sure. So I thought he should have been
And he
99
almost
then.
broke Calvin Johnson's record as well. He was super close. Super
That too.
close.
And then so yeah, for me, like I'll probably have him around 97, 98 overall. He did just come back, so
I would put him up
I'm gonna
with
ease
Justin
him.
Jefferson.
I'm gonna no, I wouldn't. But I'm gonna ease him into it. I'm gonna ease him into it a little bit. Like okay, let's see a little bit. Again, the Eagles defense has looked terrible as of recently. Their secondary looked terrible. So I'm gonna ease him into it. I'll probably put him up to a 97, 98 overall. And let's see where he gets to. Okay, let's see if he continues to ball out, especially with Puka.
I'm not being funny. I'm not being funny, but name one defense that you think Cooper Cup would have troubles against.
I'm not saying he wouldn't have trouble, but Cooper Cup coming back after being injured, I don't think he does that to many coverages besides the Eagles. I don't think he's doing that on Bill. I don't think he's doing that on
He's 1,000%. This is a Patriots fan. He would bake us right now. He'd go for about $1.87.
I don't because honestly, I don't think your defense has been the problem. I think it's been your offense by far. So I don't think.
Well, yeah, but we've had a lot of injuries in the BB room, and if Gonzalez was on Cooper Cup, he's eating him for breakfast. I'm being so serious. I'm so.
Well, also, I don't think he's going 1-on-1. I don't think Bill's gonna allow him to go.
Oh no! Again, I'm a Patriots
easily.
Fan. We're playing
again. Cooper, yeah. I'm saying I don't think Cooper. I'm not saying Cooper can't destroy y'all. I'm saying Cooper coming back from an injury, he's not doing that.
Yeah. Let's ease him.
Because Bill Belichick is gonna bracket him for sure. He's gonna let Puka beat him. So yeah, I don't. Yeah. For right now, I'll probably ease him back into a 97, 98 overall. Marlon Humphrey will be the one to round out the topic, the episode as well. 93 overall superstar got fried by George Pickens, who we just talked about. 93 overall superstar. Do you think he is too high or too low?
He's too high, in my opinion. You should bump him down 88 overall now, I think. -5 ish. I would put him down to an 85, but I still do have a smidgen of respect left for Ravens fans. So I'll bump him down to an 88, I think. keep him superstar. Why not? Let's not give him that much. Like an 88 is still respectful. It's still respectful. Like it's still pretty high.
I would, for me, I think he's still. I would probably boost him down to an 89 overall. For me, I am going to put a lot of stock into that game because you did go 1-on-1 with George Pickens and he basically beat your ass the entirety of the day.
Yeah.
And honestly, he was the only reason why they won was because George Pickens was just whooping your ass. So yeah, I'm gonna dock.
Yeah, for game, he gamed you.
He
gamed
him
him
you,
too.
and then he gamed you as well. He not only gave you
One-on-one cover zero game.
Yeah. He not only gave you yards, but he gamed your ass for. So I'm gonna dock him points for that. I'll probably boost him down to 89 overall. Probably keep the superstar on him. Maybe I'm thinking about exchanging it with Denzel. I think Denzel should have been at a superstar a minute ago.
Ward, right?
Yeah, Denzel Ward. Yeah, Denzel Ward for sure.
Okay.
Yeah, Denzel Ward. So the superstar is iffy. I might keep it on him, but I'm definitely taking him down.
Yeah, I'll keep it on him. If Dak gets superstar, keep it on Marlo, bro.
I mean, I think if Dak loses it. I mean, even if Dak loses it, I think he should keep it because he had a game. I'm not going to take it off him for a game, but like if he
like Jalen's been cooked for a lot of yards a few times.
Yeah. I mean, so
okay.
But yeah, if he continues to underperform, I'm definitely taking it off him for sure, though.
Yeah, if this is like a new thing, then yeah, bump it down.
All right, but thank you guys for watching another episode of the Virtual Turf Talk podcast. We actually do have a big guest coming on soon. Next episode, I think. Actually,
yeah. Won't spoil.
Man. Be ready for that. That's gonna be one of the ones. That's gonna be one of the ones, man. We're definitely excited about that one. So
very excited.
Thank you guys for watching, though. Yeah, that you look extremely excited, bro. Look extremely excited, man. Yeah, I can hear your voice. I can hear your voice. But yeah, thank you guys for watching. Like, comment, and subscribe if you like the content. Let us know who you would like to see in the comment section on the channel. We'll definitely try to get them on for you guys, but love you guys.
Oh, if you watch to the end, wait. If you watch to the end, comment "Screw Dallas" in the comments. I want to see a "Screw Dallas" down there. At least one. I want to see a "Screw Dallas."
Okay, you heard the man. Screw Dallas in the comment section if you watch all the way to the end. Love you guys. We will be liking. We actually will be liking the comments as well. So yeah, we are though. Love you guys.